Sometimes the hardest thing in life is realizing that the only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is you. This simple yet profound truth is at the core of today's discussion. It's not luck, timing, or even talent that determines the life you live. It's the decisions you make. Right now, in this very moment, you have the power to decide that you are worthy of striving for more, that you are capable of achieving greatness, and that you are ready to take action. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers whose wisdom has stood the test of time, understood this deeply. Epictetus, one of the most famous Stoic thinkers, taught us that while we can't control external events, we can control how we respond to them. And one of the most powerful responses we can have is to simply decide to act as if we are already the best version of ourselves. This isn't about waiting for the world to hand you the perfect opportunity. It's about stepping up right now and taking responsibility for your growth, your success, and your happiness. So, let's dive into this idea and explore how adopting the mindset of acting as if you're the best can transform your life. 1. The decision to act. Stop waiting. Start doing. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The perfect decision does. We've all been there waiting for the stars to align, for the right opportunity, the right time, or the right feeling. But here's the thing, waiting is a trap. The longer you wait, the more time slips through your fingers, and before you know it, you're left wondering why you didn't start sooner. The Stoics believed that life is about action, not hesitation. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, reminded himself daily to focus on what he could control and to act with virtue, regardless of the circumstances. He didn't wait for the perfect moment to lead his empire or to make decisions. He acted with purpose, knowing that action itself would create clarity. Think about this. How often do we tell ourselves, "I'll start when I feel ready"? But readiness is a myth. The truth is, you become ready by taking action, not by waiting. Imagine standing at the edge of a cold pool, hesitating to jump in. You can stand there all day, but the water won't get warmer. The only way forward is to take the leap. Real life example. Let's say you've been dreaming of starting your own business. You've read the books, watched the videos, and even drafted a plan, but you're still waiting for the right time. Here's the truth. There is no perfect time. The economy will always fluctuate, competition will always exist, and your doubts will never fully go away. The only way to start is to start. Takeaway: stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Decide right now to act. The decision to move forward, even imperfectly, is what separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. 2. Acting as if. The mindset of success. You don't need to be the best to act like the best. Let's get one thing straight. Acting as if doesn't mean pretending to be something you're not. It's not about arrogance or faking it until you make it. It's about embodying the mindset, confidence, and discipline of someone who is already thriving. The Stoics believed that your thoughts shape your reality. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you act as if you're the best, you're not denying your current struggles or weaknesses. Instead, you're choosing to focus on your potential and aligning your actions with the person you want to become. Here's the secret. Your brain doesn't know the difference between practice and reality. When you consistently act with confidence, discipline, and purpose, you start to rewire your brain. Over time, these actions become habits, and those habits define who you are. Practical application. In your career, walk into meetings with the confidence of someone who knows their value. Speak clearly, contribute ideas, and carry yourself like a leader even if you're not in a leadership position yet. In your personal life, treat your relationships as if you're already the best partner, parent, or friend you can be. Show up with kindness, patience, and love, even on the tough days. Humor break. Think of it like wearing a superhero cape. You don't need superpowers to feel like a hero, you just need the cape. And before you know it, you'll start acting like one. Takeaway. Acting as if you're the best isn't about faking it. It's about practicing the qualities you want to embody until they become second nature. 3. Overcoming doubt. The Stoic approach to fear. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Let's be real. We all have that little voice in our heads, the one that whispers, "You're not ready," or "You're not good enough." It's annoying, persistent, and often wrong. But here's the good news. You don't have to listen to it. The Stoics were masters of managing doubt and fear. They believed that fear is often rooted in things we can't control, and the best way to overcome it is to focus on what we can control: a mindset, our actions, and our response to challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In other words, fear and doubt are just thoughts. They only have power if you give it to them. How to silence the doubt? Challenge the voice. When doubt creeps in, ask yourself, is this thought true? Most of the time it's not. Take small steps. Fear thrives on inaction. Break your goal into tiny, manageable steps and focus on completing one at a time. Reframe failure. The Stoics believed that obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Epictetus said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Every failure is a chance to learn and grow. Humor break. Think of doubt as that annoying coworker who always complains but never offers solutions. You wouldn't take their advice, so why take advice from your inner critic? Takeaway. Doubt will always be there, but it doesn't have to control you. Focus on what you can control and take action despite the fear. 4. Failure as a teacher, turning setbacks into strengths. The obstacle is the way. Failure is inevitable. No one escapes it, not the Stoics, not the most successful people in the world, and certainly not you or me. But here's the thing. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. The Stoics saw failure as a teacher. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the challenges you face are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. Why failure is valuable? It reveals your weaknesses, giving you a clear roadmap for improvement. It builds resilience, teaching you how to adapt and persevere. It humbles you, reminding you that growth is a lifelong process. Real-life example. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each failure brought him closer to inventing the light bulb, a success that changed the world. Practical tip. The next time you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Write it down, reflect on it, and use it to fuel your next attempt. Humor break. Failure is like a bad date. It's uncomfortable, sometimes embarrassing, but it always teaches you something valuable, like what not to do next time. Takeaway. Failure isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. Each setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. 5. Building habits. Excellence is a daily practice. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. The Stoics believed that greatness isn't achieved through grand gestures, but through consistent, deliberate action. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This means that growth is a lifelong process, and the key to success lies in your daily habits. How to build habits that stick. Start small. Focus on one habit at a time and make it so easy that you can't fail. Be consistent. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Show up every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Track your progress. Celebrate small wins and use them as motivation to keep going. Real-life example. Want to improve your health? Start with a 10-minute walk each day. Want to be more productive? Spend the first 10 minutes of your morning planning your day. Over time, these small actions compound into massive results. Humor break. Building habits is like training a puppy. It's messy at first, but with patience and consistency, you'll end up with something amazing. Takeaway. Success isn't about one big leap, it's about showing up every day and doing the work. Your habits shape your future, so choose them wisely. Conclusion. The power of now. The moment you decide to live up to your full potential is the moment your life begins to change. It's not about waiting for the right opportunity or hoping for external circumstances to improve. It's about making an internal decision, a decision to act, to grow, and to strive for excellence. The Stoics taught us that we have control over our actions, and through our actions we shape our lives. So, don't wait. Start today. Take the first step, no matter how small, and keep moving forward, because the life you want isn't waiting for you, it's waiting for you to create it. Stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, the obstacle is the way.